Hello everyone, the program Gastromania with Andrey Buzarov is on the air, and today we will learn how to cook a real Iranian, Persian kebab. By the way, the word kebab from the point of view of etymology just came from the Farsi language and it sounds like kebab. Each nation calls this dish in its own way, but there are some traditions of cooking kebab. There is Azerbaijani, Armenian, Georgian kebab. Today we asked the chef of the Khayyam restaurant in Kiev to cook a real Persian kebab. And we are now learning how everything is prepared, because when I was in Tehran, some time ago, it became very interesting for me to compare the similarity of cooking kebab in Ukraine with how it is done in Tehran. By the way, we are now in a typical Iranian fast food cafe. This is Iranian taftan. It is now put on the bottom shelf and in general it is cooked very quickly. The main feature is that this cake is very thin. This is a feature of the Iranian taftan. And this is a small portable tandoor. This is how chefs wrap everything in such pita bread. This is pita bread with vegetables and kebab. This is how chefs prepare kebab from fresh meat. And then it is baked on iron. They call it duk. You have a good opportunity to taste this dish accordingly and learn the cooking process in a Kiev restaurant. Nemat, hello. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Thank you for agreeing to talk about kebab. I have been to the Khayyam restaurant many times, and for a long time I had the idea to talk with a wonderful chef who cooks all this. And so, it turns out to be you, right? In fact, there are a lot of places where kebab made, but as a person who has been to Tehran, I know that there is a certain nuance in the preparation of Persian kebab. And in general, to be honest, kebab is a dish of Persian cuisine. Kebab.
Kebab.
Kebab. So, kebab in Farsi is correct exactly like that. You tell us how important this dish is for the Iranians, for the Persians, and for the entire Islamic world and the East as a whole.
Yes. Hello again. Andrey.
What meaning does it have?
How important is this dish in our culture? How can I explain to you? When you suggest to friends, let's go, for example, to Pyramida, this means a picnic. First of all, they mean cooking yulja kebab.
Yulja kebab is the
Yes, this main course is yulja kebab.
Why is it called yulja kebab?
Well, because it looks like shlak and it's created as if on lule. That's why they call it that.
There are many varieties, das kebab, dena kebab and many others, but you often say yulja kebab.
When the chef created a dish for the first time and tells the customers the name. This is how an association arises, and this name is fixed as the main one for such dishes.
This dish appeared in other cuisines of the world from Iran from ancient Persia. It's this kebab, right?
Yes, that is right. But some experts say that kebab first appeared in ancient times somewhere in the Caucasus.
From the Caucasus?
Yes, I also heard about it once. But as if, figuratively speaking, the Caucasus, India were part of the Persian Empire. It was a very big country.
But this word is…
Yes, it's a Farsi word.
Is this an ancient…
Yes, it's a Persian word.
In Kiev, the Khayyam restaurant is a restaurant where you can really taste real Persian cuisine, Iranian cuisine. That's why I asked you, because there are many kinds of kebab.
Yes, you're right.
There are kebabs with different additives.
Yes, I have. This is saffron.
Yes, I know what it is. I drink…
Yes, that's good. Just need to find real saffron.
Yes, it's not that simple. What is the secret of kebab at Khayyam restaurant?
To be honest, there is no secret. Here, for example, you can cook Ukrainian borscht, a well-known national Ukrainian dish. Do you know how to cook it?
Yes.
If 1,000 people cook it, then everyone will
Yes, everyone will have a different taste.
Here we are exactly the same. You eat my dish. It's one taste. Then you go to another restaurant or cafe. There is a different taste. It always tastes very different.
Yes. What do you add to meat for flavor?
Here, you look.
You record it on video. Why is it yellow?
We add some saffron first. And before baking, we once again add saffron to minced meat.
It's lamb, right?
Yes, this is minced meat from lamb and veal, and lamb fat.
Is it minced meat from a different type of meat?
Yes, this is minced meat from several types of meat.
But the classic kebab is usually made with lamb. Although I know that kebab sometimes made with chicken meat as well.
Yes, kebabs can also be made with chicken. You can make from one kind of meat, but we make from several types of meat.
How long does it take you to cook minced meat?
Well, usually, it depends on the amount of kebab that we will cook now.
Do you cook your own minced meat?
Well, yes, we grind meat through a meat grinder. Oh no, we do not chop meat with a knife, but grind it with a meat grinder.
It's easier and faster that way.
Oh sure, in ancient times, people made minced meat with knives, then the meat was obtained in small pieces.
They did it with special knives and minced meat was obtained.
Yes.
In Farsi, kebab means grilled meat.
Yes. Ancient people chopped meat on a wooden oak board, then cooked it. And now I will talk about how we cook minced meat. The composition includes 40% veal, 30 to 40% lamb. I'm talking about approximate.
This is approximately, of course.
These are approximate proportions, since we make minced meat very often, so we know how much to add each ingredient. And the last ingredient is lamb fat.
Lamb fat?
Yes.
This makes the kebab more juicy. That is, it gives.
Oh, and we also add 10 to 15% onion to minced meat.
I understand. Still need an onion.
Yes.
You take all the ingredients and mix. Are you going to add saffron now?
Yes. You can add it yourself. Pour it here.
No, you better do it yourself.
Okay.
I usually drink in tea.
We add a little saffron and mix everything thoroughly.
I'll even take a picture of it.
First, it gives a good color.
Yes, this is how I usually make tea.
If you do not add saffron to minced meat, then the mixture turns white, and after we put it on the mangal, then the kebab, after cooking, will be completely white in color.
Well, I can honestly say that I have never seen a kebaba. Because, as a rule, kebabs are always made simpler. I haven't seen saffron added. Probably, this is such a feature, and he added mutton fat to minced meat, which will add juiciness.
Now the minced meat is ready and can be strung on a skewer.
Nemat, I know that this is the most difficult process in making kebabs.
Stringing.
Yes, because it then falls. What does it take to do it right and string the kebab? They talk a lot about this, there are a lot of videos on YouTube on this topic, but still, everyone makes mistakes all the time. What do you need? What's the secret?
To be honest, there is no secret. One just needs to get used to it.
Just get used to it.
Of course, this requires experience. As they say, repetition is the mother of learning.
There is no way to avoid.
Yes, no one can learn without making mistakes. Here, now I'll show you how it's done. We take some stuffing. Now we will give the minced meat a shape similar to a sausage.
Shaped like a sausage?
Yes, it is very similar to the shape of a sausage. And we put minced meat on the middle of the skewer, and then we do something like lule. That's exactly what you said at the beginning.
Is this lule?
Yes, it is also lule.
Like a hose?
Yes. And now we will give the minced meat a shape. You won't be able to do it quickly, no matter how hard you try.
Do you need to moisten it with water so that it does not?
We moisten with water so that the stuffing does not stick to our hands.
Very beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
So, here we put it on the coals, relatively speaking, on the heat.
Yes, on the coals, on the heat. Yes, it is fried the same way as barbecue.
Is this some kind of sauce?
Yes, we have such a versatile sauce that we use in all dishes with fried meat. We grease the meat with this before baking and serving.
Do you use this sauce?
Yes. At the beginning we put the kebab on a baking sheet, and then we coat it on all sides with this sauce, using a brush. And in the process of frying, we constantly grease each kebab. I don't know how cook sauce is made in other places. But our sauce is special because it contains saffron. And it's natural saffron. Maybe someone adds food coloring instead of saffron, but we use natural saffron.
Organic products.
The composition of this sauce includes different types of peppers. There is a little onion juice and various seasonings.
Do you still pour sauce over kebabs before?
Yes, absolutely right.
Is this also your secret?
Yes. We cover the kebab with plenty of sauce to make this dish more juicy.
Yes, I also really like when the kebab is juicy. It is very important.
We generously dip the kebab in the sauce and put it on a plate. At the end, lay out the veg.
When I was in Tehran, I saw that tomatoes were also served without fail.
Yes. We also have lomi, is somewhat similar to yulja kebab. And it is very similar to yulja kebab, only it has a different shape.
Is this a serve?
Yes. Lomi means piece. Lomi means piece. These pieces are laid out like this poke on a plate. And to this they also serve separately pickled onions with herbs. And that's how it's served.
I understand.